Welcome back to the Delaware Way. Arts is always part of the renaissance of any municipality, and Wilmington is no exception. Part of the renaissance from 20 years ago, the people I'm about to introduce you to were involved in. Renee Garnick is Director of Development, and Randall Reed is Director of Community Programs of the Delaware College of Art and Design. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. 20 years, huh?
Yes, we're celebrating.
You have been celebrating.
Yes.
You had special shows and exhibits, right?
It continues.
And what's that?
It continues.
It does continue.
Yes.
What's going on there right now?
Well, we're gearing up for an event in April that's poised to be a fundraiser as well as an outreach to the community, so we can celebrate all of our nonprofit partners in downtown Wilmington.
I want to get to an article that I read in a moment, but I read a lot of stuff about your place, and one of the articles was really nice in that you were doing some outreach into the community for kids and for kids who were underprivileged. Could you explain that?
Yeah, so my role at the College Director of Community Programs is to provide programming for our youth, for business professionals, because the college is that go-to resource for arts education, but the access is really important. So we're focusing on communities that are in the 19801, 19802, 19805 to provide opportunities, because it seems that the A from STEAM, which is the arts, is the first to go in a lot of public education. So that's why we're here, to step up to the plate to provide that.
The other article I read was very interesting because the first line in it was about your 20th anniversary. And the first line said, 20 years ago, an important part, and I think the centerpiece of the revitalization of Wilmington at the time was your college, was your institution. How exactly does that work? How does an arts institute revitalize a municipality?
Well, we started as a partnership between the Pratt Institute from New York and the Corcoran in Washington, D.C., and we were created to be a feeder school originally to those schools and be a cornerstone for the revitalization of Wilmington. And we have done that, and the proof is in the numbers. Wilmington Renaissance Corporation was a key partner in helping to form DCAD 20 years ago. And we became the gateway for the creative district, which they're still working on creating. And they're doing that through parks, through murals, through poetry jams, through different programming throughout the city. And DCAD is the beginning and sort of the beacon for all of the creative arts throughout Wilmington.
And many of your students take place in this?
Our students participate as much as they can between classes, yes. But that's one of the wonderful things as we've grown over 20 years. We started out as a commuter school. Now our students want to live downtown. They want to be downtown in Wilmington, walking around, using the restaurants, the parks, painting, doing photography. So they bring that youthful energy to Wilmington, which we need. And
the nice thing is you're bringing in students from all around the world.
That's right.
Is that right? You have international students from where?
Well, every year is different. I believe this year we have at least 2 Taiwanese students.
You have to be known beyond Wilmington. And so how does that happen? Do you put the word out, or do people just hear about you through some intercontinental word of mouth?
I think part of it is the word of mouth. Kids know their peers that have gone to the college, so the student is gone, so I might try it out. I know the college itself puts some marketing dollars around international recruitment. Then we go to events across the country that these students would go to, like National Portfolio Days, to help recruit and bring in those populations.
Well, it's wonderful what you're doing, especially in filling the gap in K through 12 when arts programs go away, and I hope you do get some funding for that. In the meantime, for some people that might be interested in attending, how do they learn more about you?
Yes, go to our website, brand new website we're very excited about, www.dcad.edu, and there'll be information about upcoming gallery events, which are free and open to the public. So you can always stop by DCAD and see what's going on. There's always something new and different happening, and we have also the big event I mentioned to you on April 19th and we'd love to see folks there as well.
Perfect. Thank you both for coming in. I really do appreciate it. Renee Garnick is the Director of Development, and Randall Reed, the Director of Community Programs of the Delaware College of Art and Design. That's the Delaware Way for this week. Go to metv.com to replay segments from this show or from previous shows, and you can leave your comments about what you've seen on today's show on our Facebook page, or you can reach me on Twitter at The Delaware Way or at Larry Menti. We may read your thoughts on a future program. I'm Larry Menti. We will see you again next week.